a sponsored video because I gotta save up money for my studio. Today we're gonna talk about Audible. If you're dyslexic like me and struggle with reading, or if you've got ADHD like me and need constant stimulation in the form of something good to listen to while you're working or walking, you might belong at Camp Half-Blood. Don't know what Camp Half-Blood is? Then maybe you should listen to Percy Jackson on Audible.com. The world's best and Reagan's favoritist provider of spoken word entertainment like audiobooks, podcasts, and original audio content. With an Audible membership, you can download titles and listen offline anytime, anywhere. The Audible app is free and can be installed on all smartphones and tablets, and you can listen across devices without losing your spot. That's convenient. I like that. I like to switch things up. Usually you either purchase the audiobook you want to listen to, or you use your monthly free credit to exchange for any book. But recently they launched a new plan called Audible Plus, where you can just listen to any of the thousands and thousands of audiobooks and podcasts and originals in their Plus catalog. No credits, put your wallet away, just grab a Plus thing. It's like Netflix, but for audiobooks. You can start listening today with a 30-day Audible trial. Visit audible.com/GinjaNinja or text GinjaNinja to 500-500. That's audible.com/GinjaNinja or text GinjaNinja to 500-500. And now, on with the video. More vampires! After my last video, I said I wanted to do more, and my brother and my mother sent me some. I love them. Let's get started. Mason, take the garbage from me. Take the garbage, Mason. Okay, so.
Is that the backside?
Yeah, it's the backside. Yeah, it's the backside.
Cool.
It's the backside. Which one do you hope we get first?
I hope we get Pietro only.
Fuck, that hurt. Mason, take the garbage. No, you dropped some, Mason!
Actually,
So, we have our NPC is Chip.
Oh!
I wish we had Chip Jr., but of course we don't yet. Next one is Kit.
Oh.
Rodney.
Oh!
Gabby. Bo! Final reveal is... Ooh, Drift! Cool, okay, series 3. I was gonna say 2. We just did 2. I can't count. Our NPC is... Pelly! Dell. We got... Okay.
Oh! I can't believe you got Marshall and Bo.
God
Jesus
damn.
Christ.
And Antonio. What if it sucks now? What if our last one sucks?
Yeah, you cursed it.
I've cursed it. Here you go, Mason. Thank you.
All right, our NPC.
NPC is... Leilani!
Oh.
Dizzy.
Brofina! Oh,
Lucy again.
Bing, bing, bing.
All right.
Once more.
Well, that's our first dupe.
It's not bad.
Bruce again.
Again.
Our second dupe.
Oh, it's been cursed.
Robert. Marshall and Bo. Okay, let's get to work.
Hello, Reagan GinjaNinja.
That's me. So, we started with Lyle. Tell me about your Lyle.
So every time I see Lyle, I think business twink.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, I just took that and made him all handsome. I gave him his big doofy glasses, and then I basically just copied his outfit from Home Designer, but just like added some like elbow patches, and then I kind of made his tail into like a scarf wrap kind of thing.
Ooh.
And then I gave him a little mustache. He was like the easiest out of all of them because I feel like it's just pretty straightforward with his design. So I was like, business twink. That's it. That's him right there.
I did feel like a lot of them were pretty straightforward. Lyle was one of the harder ones for me, or at least I went into it thinking it was going to be hard, because when I think of Lyle, especially since he started out in earlier games, is kind of like an antagonist kind of character. I think like Weasley, like I was gonna say Ratty. I guess that's not quite true, but like you know that kind of like no, it wasn't Ratty. I was gonna say Snaky. Like he's like a Weasley little businessman, you know. He's like rodent-y, and he's like
he's trying to scheme you.
He's scheming. But I think he ended up looking like really endearing. Actually, I was going for like weirdo, will steal all your money, but I like what I ended up with. He's kind of cute. I will send mine right now.
I am sending mine.
Ooh! Oh, the little whiskers.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait! Oh my god! You made his glasses. Oh my god! His glasses are so big. Oh my god! He's so cute.
I love the whiskers you gave him. I wouldn't have even thought of that. I love that we both gave him like fancy little shoes. next we have Kix. Tell me about your Kix.
Oh my god, Kix was so easy for me because it was such a comfort zone character. He was so good. I basically, Lyle and Kix, their outfits easy peasy, cool. The only thing I added little gloves to represent his
I did
little
that shit
white
too.
hands that he has.
I did that shit too.
And then I gave him like little earrings, and then oh my god, wait, did you give him a ponytail to represent his tail?
I absolutely did not. I wish I did.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay, cool. So that's the one differentiator we have. And then for his little marking on his nose, I gave him like a little band-aid. He kind of looks like a shoe shiner a little bit, but then like also, you know, by the way he talks, he's like, "Hey, what's up, doll? How's it going?" You know, kind of thing.
Fuck, it sounds like you went off harder than I did. The NPCs already have like such established outfits, and I was just like, I want him to be pretty, and that was it. That's all I did.
I mean, he is pretty.
He's pretty. I'm gonna send him. Got a crush on him. Okay.
I also have a crush on him.
Here he is.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, I like yours. Oh, the ponytail. Oh, be still. My beating heart. The
You
ponytail.
gave him beefy arms.
Yeah, he's
Oh
got
my
like titty. I knew I wanted him to be like curvy. Like this man's like a whole hourglass. I don't know about you. I was freaking out over having to draw Chip. I was freaking out.
Do you want to talk about yours first, or should we?
So for Chip with me, when I was looking at the card, my first thought, I could not tell you why. I was thinking about Jacob Black's dad, you know, like Twilight, like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can't really tell you why. I just watched all the Twilight movies again, and I don't remember if he talked about fishing. I just remember this is long hair, ponytail family. I don't know, he was in a wheelchair, and I was like, you know what? Let's go with that. And I made him older because I was thinking Jacob Black's dad, and I made him a chunkier boy too. He's very soft. I gave him like fisherman pants, and then I think the biggest thing of note is I made him really old. Like I made him like really old because it looks like
how old? Like dad old or like grandpa old?
Like grandpa old.
Oh my god. I'm ready. Oh my god.
Because I was thinking like his markings on his eyes, like they look like big ol' eye bags, and I'm like, I can make like fucking, are they called liver spots?
Yes.
I put those like shits on his cheeks, and I'm like, there you go, that's the freckles. Like, this is an old man, he just wants to fish all day. What about yours?
So mine's a dad.
Excellent.
I'm basically, because you know how there's like that whole theory that CJ and like him are like related in some way because they just both so happen to be beavers. I kind of made him like as if he's like in his prime, like has the personality of CJ minus the whole streaming factor.
Valid.
I gave him just like black cargo pants because I don't really know what pants you wear when you're fishing, but I also gave him like little fishing rain boots kind of thing. For some reason, I was like, this is also going to be a crop top, so it's like a crop top vest combo.
I am looking. My eyes are open. Send him to me. I'll send you mine. I want to see him immediately.
Oh my god! He's so old. Oh my god!
Oh, yours. Oh, he's snappy.
Oh my god!
Next is Pelly. She was like, she should have been a comfort zone character, you know, because like, oh look, cutesy little girl. And I was trying to think, having her like, I know we don't have Phyllis yet, but I was thinking about Phyllis while drawing Pelly. And I think part of my struggle is I don't want my NPCs to be like the same age, because they all come across as more adult to me. So I was making all of them older in general, other than Chip just being like, oh, old man, you know.
Grandpa mode.
So I was trying to think like not grandma with Pelly, and at first I was going for like, oh, maybe like teenager with her first job, but then I was like, okay, maybe not. So then I made her older, so she's like middle ages, I guess, and she's got pretty much the same outfit as she does in her Animal Crossing form. And then I attempted to give her a bit of a double chin since she's got that big old pelican thing.
Oh, I like that idea. For mine, she was hard. She was like super hard, and like for me too, like. You know, cute girl, wow, comfort zone. But for her, I was just like, I don't know what the fuck to do. So I kind of I was on Twitter the other day, and I saw this post of like, I don't know why this is a character trope, but the moms or the ladies that have like the little like middle bangs that kind of whiff out into like wings, like Jimmy Neutron's mom.
Right.
I made her like that type, kind of.
Oh, hello.
I interpreted her little cheeks as like little round glasses for her, and then I basically stayed the same with her Animal Crossing outfit.
I
But
almost gave her little round glasses, but I was worried they looked a bit too like hippie compared to the outfit because I was trying to color them too.
oh, I want to see yours.
Oh, so
Give it,
excited.
give it to me right now. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yours looks
Oh
like such
my
a
God.
nerd.
I like the little how her ponytail is representative of her little fucking wings. Oh my god.
Thank you.
It looks so good.
I heard you had some trouble with Wendell.
Girl, I don't want to get started. I redrew him 4 times, Reagan. 4 fucking times. Oh my god. I have this habit of like whenever I redraw something a multitude of times, I'm like, okay, this is better than the other one. Trash it, throw it away. It's ugly. It's in the garbage forever. So with Wendell, he was kind of funky, dude. I didn't know if I wanted to give him adult age or kid age, but I landed on the kid age because he's all like sleepy and stuff, and I kind of upgraded his pajamas a little bit. Explain your Wendell, and then I'll show you the final Wendell that I went with.
My Wendell's pretty basic, honestly. I went for a pretty straightforward translation. I made him a real pillow of a man. He looks extremely soft. He looks like an entire mattress. I would love to take a nap on him, you know? That's about as much as I have to say, Frank. I went real straightforward.
Oh my god, he's chunky! Oh my god! His teethers!
I love how we went with a lot of the same like skin colors for a lot of these. Or general like skin tone.
I love that we both gave them slippers. Except they're just amazing.
So, Leilani.
I'm excited about her.
This
She's
is
my favorite.
She gave me a little bit of trouble because when I was working on her, I was thinking like, darker skinned Islander kind of character, you know, like she's clearly wearing a muumuu, so I was like, oh, I want to give her like this big old muumuu. And the first idea I had in my head that was like original, that wasn't just like, oh, she's got short hair, so I'll give her the short hair, and like she's got a big old orange dress, so I'll give her a big old orange dress. The first thought in my head was, I just want to draw that look when someone's got like real big titties and then like the shirt's like falling off of them, you know. Like,
oh my god.
In a kind of like, it's not a fitted dress, you know, like it's just like, you know. I don't know if I'm describing that right. I just wanted to draw that real bad. I made this cute little short lady with she's got like a whole muumuu on, and I struggled with picking different browns between her hair and her skin because I feel like I didn't want the color I chose to be too similar of a brown, but I didn't want to go too much darker and lose the line art, or too much lighter and lose the brown of her skin that I picked.
You gave her a brown skin tone too?
Oh my god.
I can't make this up. I cannot make this up if I try.
I love this.
I gave her a brown skin tone, but then I was like, oh wait, she's on this island all the time, so I kind of want her to have tan lines. So I gave her some tan lines.
Oh.
And when I see her, I thought, oh, like tour guide kind of vibe. So I gave her like a big sun hat, and she has sunscreen all over her face and stuff. And I kind of tied up her dress a little bit to be all like fashion forward and stuff. But
I want to see her.
Oh my god, her.
Oh my god.
Basket with the turtle shell. Oh my god, wait.
Wait,
oh my god.
does she have a side ponytail?
I interpreted it as a side ponytail.
Is that a motherfucking side ponytail? So the last one gave me the most problems. Last one was Shrunk.
Mr. fucking Dr. Shrunk.
Mr.
In the flesh.
Fucking Dr. Shrunk. He's got a PhD in tea. Thanks.
Stop, I'm obsessed.
So, I again went with an older gentleman. I was trying to go for real stand-up comedian vibes. My roommate did in fact walk by not knowing who Shrunk was and goes, that looks like a comedian. And I went, thanks, it is.
Mission accomplished.
I tried to really incorporate, like, Shrunk looks kind of like weirdo, you know, like people agree that he's like a bit weirder looking of the characters because a lot of his features are just like bizarre in the world, like a lot of people not knowing if it's a mustache or a nose that he's got on his face.
Oh my god, yeah, that's the real. When I was looking up, like trying to get inspo for his design, I was like, a lot of people draw him as like kind of like a balding, creepy stand-up guy, and I'm like, this is the interpretation. This is just universal, I guess.
I was trying to go for like balding and keeping his features, but still like people like Shrunk. I think like he's funny,
Yeah.
he's silly. So I was trying to still make him like endearing at the same time, and he's just got his outfit's pretty standard, and he's doing his little routine. You know,
He's funny.
he's giving a
He's
little
funny.
show.
For mine, the whole comedian thing, but here I go again. I made him another twink because I have no self-control. I made him have like a shaved head, but with like a little bit of tuft at the front to represent the little curl that he has.
I'm listening.
And then since he has his comedian outfit and his I don't know what it's called. I think it's just like his valet outfit, or like since he also runs the comedy club where KK performs, I just kind of combined the two together and added like some hints at his comedian outfit, basically. Oh my god, wait. Oh, his mustache. I like that for him. It looks so good. Oh
I like that you did the nose.
Yeah.
You
I
went
was
for
like,
the
I
opposite
cannot.
things. The first villager card I have is Kit, normal type kangaroo villager. Right off the bat, I was expecting Kit to be difficult since I set the precedent in the first video that I would incorporate both the outfit on their amiibo card and their new outfit in New Horizons, and Kit's outfits are really different. Like, the first diamond shirt does go with the blue in her ears, and the pink striped dress in New Horizons looks really nice with her fur colors, and she's got blue in her design anyway, so I would have had to make the blue work anyway, but it was mixing up the diamonds and the stripes that I wasn't so sure about. What I ended up designing was not making the diamonds an actual part of her outfit, and instead a pattern on her little baby carrier. Since I don't think most people with those have the luxury of owning multiple to coordinate with their outfits, I don't know, I'm not a mom. As for the rest of it, I have her and her baby with some matching bows on their heads to act as the kangaroo ears. I gave her a nice t-shirt and put the pattern of her paws on them and some fuzzy socks and slippers to show she's a cozy stay-at-home mom. And then to incorporate the markings around her eyes, I just gave her some significant eye bags. She's exhausted as hell from the pains of being a new mother, but look at that smile! She's tired, but it's all worth it because she loves her baby so much. The second villager is Rodney. I know some people consider him to be one of the ugly villagers, but I think he's cute. Like I established in my first video, I'm planning on giving all of my human hamsters dwarfism, so I had to find a few references to get his anatomy right. I can't tell if Rodney actually has two different shirts between the game and the card, or if New Horizons is just the updated shirt design of the one on his card. And I don't know, the one on the card, it has a couple of really thick, dark pink stripes, and in New Horizons it's lighter and smaller and more frequent. But I thought since he was a lazy villager, scratch that. Apparently he's smug. Fuck! I should have looked that up before drawing him. Whoops. Well, I thought he was lazy, so I drew him in PJs. And I tried to give him a cute, sleepy little face with some significant bedhead. He's, God damn it. Okay, let's say he gets stupid, smug, and arguments in the YouTube comment sections until 4 a.m. on most nights, and the PJs aren't because he's lazy. He sleeps in during most of the day because he was fighting the good fight all night. Gabby is the third villager card. I definitely had to look her up and therefore saw her personality because her design is so androgynous I actually wasn't sure what her gender was. But she's a peppy female bunny. And since her card has one red flannel shirt and New Horizons she has a decidedly different new red flannel shirt, I knew this design was gonna be for the lesbians. So I gave her short spiky hair to reflect the bangs that she has as a rabbit. I tossed around the idea of giving her some sort of headscarf or headband to act as bunny ears, but I couldn't make it work with the rest of the outfit, so I just ditched adding something to stand in for ears entirely, and I gave her both flannel shirts, because why the hell not? I threw her yellow hand markings on her feet, because sometimes I crave anarchy, and I called it a day. The fourth card was Bo, and god damn it, you wouldn't believe it, I assumed he was smug. I was so confident that he was smug, I didn't even check. And guess what? He's lazy! He's lazy! I'm fucking slacking! Forgive me for messing up again in the exact opposite way. I can't decide if Bo and Rodney should be best friends or sworn rivals because of it. Anyway, Bo pissed me right the hell off after I was so excited because both of his shirts had pixel designs. Are you fucking kidding me? How dare you? Those are so hard to draw. With sprinkles, not enough. But I thought I had a really cool smug idea. I was gonna give him fancy hair and beaded cowboy boots, and I'd have his shirt design beaded on it, and he could be super pretentious about it, but I can't get anything right. So let's say he's lazy and that his entire wardrobe is just dupes of this exact outfit so that he never has to think about what to wear. He found one outfit that he liked and he kept it. And his hair isn't actually fancy, he just wakes up like that, and the eyeshadow, it's tattooed on. He never does makeup, it's a tattoo. I'm so sorry, I will properly check for the rest of them, I swear. Fifth is Drift. He is a jock villager. He's just a jock villager, thank God. I was gonna assume jock anyway. Whatever. Anyway. Very funny that both of his shirts had numbers on them, and it gave me the idea to give him a varsity jacket with patches on it. Varsity jackets, I feel like, I mean, they're really obvious for jock characters, but I specifically wanted the patches to have different numbers on it, so I also put his name on it, and I gave him the little Tom Nook leaf logo, like, 3 times, once on his Under Armour-esque athletic shirt, and once on his shoes, and the third time, the thrice one on his jacket. When I was drawing it, I thought maybe it was overkill, but now I'm thinking maybe he thinks going to Nook's Cranny is like hypebeast culture? Like, maybe he's genuinely confused about what brands are like hypebeasted, whatever noun you would use there. Or maybe it's just really wholesome and he really likes repping his small town or island or whatever game you're playing. I think either one's pretty cute. Other than that, I just dyed the top of his hair red since the frog face has that little gradient to red. And I gave him some athletic tights under his sport shorts so that I could put the froggy pattern on them. And I slapped a bunch of giant birthmarks on his face and his hand to look like a spot's. And he looks like he's ready to give all of his friends a noogie. Next number, I've already lost count, is Dell. He is cranky, and thank fuck I was being adamant about checking character details by now, because I had no idea from his card that he was a robot. Which, it's kind of hilarious, actually, because while I was drawing Drift, I was thinking about how he was the first frog character that I was drawing for this, like, little challenge series of human villagers, and I was thinking about how much I hated Ribbot. And I thought, there's a couple of robot villagers, right? What am I gonna do there? Like, I could have gone into cyborg territory, but aside from that one cryptid that I made in the first round of cards with Rodeo, I really wanted to keep everyone mostly human, so I thought maybe I'll give robot villagers some prominent prosthetics. And then it was Dell. And then I had Dell immediately next. And his card doesn't look like a robot to me, like at all. Like, I didn't notice it all. And then on his New Horizon sprite, I didn't see it either. I had to read it in the description. But after looking closely, since the most robotic thing I could see about him was the line on his knees, and I mean, that's what I could see, so that's where I put the prosthetics. I gave him a red face mask to be relevant with the times, and also to be like the red under his jaw. And for the little square holes, I guess they're grates on his face, I put those square designs on his face mask. I also give him those shoes that have like the air pockets that would be good for running, because those kind of have squares in them. Those kind of look like his little face grates. Hopefully the prosthetic legs look okay. When I looked up references, I didn't realize how many different kinds there would be, so I just did my best. Next is Deirdre, and I mean, she sure is a deer. She's an Uchi type. I don't love her design. I think it was supposed to emulate the Ganguro style, which already just isn't my thing. But here's what is the thing. I know there's a lot of focus on which villagers are ugly or not in the game, and that's subjective in general, but with this challenge, video, serious things, making humans, I really wanted to avoid making a character look quote-unquote ugly because I don't like their design. Like, if you as a viewer don't think the design I made is conventionally or even remotely attractive, that's fine, but I don't want to set out making anyone intentionally look quote-unquote ugly. Like, you know, humans come in all different shapes and sizes, and I feel like personality really makes up half of the appeal and what makes someone attractive, and everyone in Animal Crossing is more or less supposed to be your friend, so, I mean, that's half the... I don't know. I guess I'm saying I didn't want to be mean with this, even as a joke. I don't want to put anybody down. So I did my best to do a good faith big sister sort of design with Deirdre, and I'm going to keep that up with all of the villagers. Yes, that does include the day that I eventually pull Barreled, and more importantly, that includes Moose. I fucking love Moose. Fuck all of you. I love him. After Deirdre, we got the big boy. The big little boy. The pretty boy Marshmallow Short King. It's Marshall time! I know Marshall and Raymond are like the two by far most popular villagers, so that means a lot of people probably think they're really overrated. Personally, I don't care that much for Raymond, but I've always adored Marshall. He's just so roasty toasty looking. I thought it was so funny in Pocket Camp when he was this suave little clean pretty boy heartthrob, and then his room was like a fucking disaster. Like, his cafe-themed home in New Horizons is also really cute, but I miss the Marshall who only had time to clean himself up. Like, who cares about laundry? All those unfolded shirts on my couch, they are basically a bunch of tiny blankets. I wanted to give him K-pop star vibes, it just felt right. I was really adamant about trying to style his hair right for it, and I thought turning his old design stonewashed jean vest into his pants would be kinda cute, kinda quirky. I also really tried to make him short, but it really drove home for me that I have this hard time managing proportions to show off height differences. I feel like those animes, like Sailor Moon Crystal, where when you draw a short person, you just scale down the tall person. It's not good. So I had to play with that a lot with the transform tool. I'm aware of it now. I will keep working on it. Yeah, Short King, he is just a little beautiful boyo. Kurlos, I was expecting to give me a lot of trouble. Like, I look at his card, and I don't get any ideas. This does not inspire joy. Like, he's pretty bland. But I like his little scarf. I miss when the sheepies had little scarves. Apparently he used to be cranky, but now he's smug? I showed the card to a couple of my friends whilst whining that I didn't have an idea, and one of my friends responded, and I quote, "Honestly, he looks like a hamburger to me. Why is he a smug villager? You have nothing to be smug over but the amount of honey mustard in your sauce drawer. Shut up." To which I showed her the actual hamburger sheep. But you know, especially with the New Horizons sweater, he undeniably has like a hamburger sort of vibe. But with that, I still didn't have an idea of what I was gonna do until I was musing with a different friend about what to do for his horns, and we agreed that headphones would be kind of an easy answer, probably not smug enough. Earmuffs didn't feel appropriate, so I joked that a crown would be pretty smug, and thus my brain, it grew, and the smug Burger King mukbang influencer was born. He thinks his fast food opinions are objectively better than all of yours, and he will wear the paper crown all the way to the bank and then to the grave. He stands Burger King. Okay. So the next one's Antonio, and I know he's a jock, but look at his arms. Look at the striped shirt potential. Like, he's an e-boy now. He is an e-boy who is also pretty good at football. I don't see why those things can't coexist. He's got a lot of stripes. I gave his beanie little floppy ears because if we can have cute cat boys, then math says we can also have cute anteater boys. That's exactly what math says. And while initially I was going to try and keep his outfit pretty black and white, since from what I gathered that's pretty prevalent in the sort of e-boy aesthetic, his old shirt being bright purple and yellow, and his new shirt being bright yellow, he was begging for more colors. So I made his pants all bold and bright, and I kept his shirt mostly the same, and then I threw some extra stars from his old shirt, and I threw on some chains, and I painted his nails, and I called that done. Dizzy is my first elephant villager, and as much as I would have loved to make this big, hulking, meaty boy, his colors felt so baby to me. Like, the pastel blue skin, the bright yellow shirts in both iterations, the nice bright orange accents. He screams of a nursery to me. So I made him a little pot-bellied baby. I made his hair match the brown on his tail, and I tried to make the pom-pom on his hat also the brown, but that made it look like he had a ponytail running through the back of his hat, so whoops. I also gave him rain boots just because I wanted to, and I put polka dots because I thought they'd be sort of reminiscent of his little elephant nails. I also gave him a really soft little vest, and just to be snug in, and I hope he actually reads as a baby, and not as another character with dwarfism like Rodney. After Marshall, I'm second-guessing all of my proportions. I don't know. I'll work on it. Rofina, loved the name, by the way. In both outfits, gave me major Hispanic mom vibes. She's a snooty chicken villager. She is rocking the ruffles, and it's kind of funny that her first shirt's pattern almost looks like chicken wire. I wasn't totally sure how that would mix with the ruffles. It didn't turn out to be a big deal though, I don't think so. I tried to make the outfit more of a two-piece loud matching bit rather than a dress so that chicken wire could just be on part of it instead of the whole thing. And then I just dyed her bangs to represent the chicken fringe. I don't have much else to say about her, honestly. She was pretty straightforward. So how was your guys' weekends? Yeah, that's how my weekend went too. And lastly, we did it! We have finished the second one of these. Last is Frobert. Love the name, by the way. Robert's design was kind of like Curlos for me. He didn't inspire any sort of ideas right off the bat. Turns out he's a jock, but that still didn't help my think tank all that much. But apparently villagers can have set hobby types outside of their personality types. News to me. Robert wants to be an artist. That's pretty cool. So I made his outfit what he wears to art club, when after art club he has to immediately run off to like a soccer practice, I guess. Oh my god, why the fuck did I say soccer practice? I literally drew him with a baseball bat. Why did I say soccer practice? It's 9 in the morning. I haven't slept. I tried to make it clear that he has some muscles despite being on the skinnier side. I gave him a big bubbly artist beret to match the bag that he keeps his art and his exercise supplies in. And then I put sweatbands on his wrists and the sportiest kicks I could find on his feet. Take it away, Robert. Home run! We did it! That's all of them! That's all of them! Look at them all! Oh my god, that's all of them! Hey, look at Izzy's! Look, yes, so many home runs! Look at the first video, all of them together! Every team's winning! Touchdown! Goal! Birdie! Wahoo! That's all of them in this video, and all of the special characters, and yeah, I sure have drawn an entire stack of how many packs is this? 7 packs of characters that I've drawn now, and I still have so many more to go. I think going forward, I'm definitely going to continue to ask people to collab with me on the special characters, just because I think that's fun. I think it adds a little bit of variety. So, if you guys have any favorite art YouTubers you maybe want to see, maybe you should tell them that I'm down to collab, especially if they like Animal Crossing, or if they don't, that could be funny. I ran out of time to put this video together, so thank you so much Weaselbites for putting together the outro speed paint. And since we're at the outro, friendly reminder that I have a Discord server where you can be notified when I post videos or patron updates or comic pages, or you can post fan art or messages you'd like me to see, or maybe just join some of the art events that the mods host from time to time. Love those. Also, thank you so much to my patrons. $2 a month gets you access to everything I post there. Early uploads, works in progress, literally everything. And $10 a month gets you that. Plus, you get your names read in the credits just like this. Thank you so much, too! Dat Art Chick, Nuz, formerly Kaisa, Angel Hickman, Weebulus, Zachary Borgs, Firework Cat 25, Dusk, Mario Medina, Alex Demet, Versuri On, Isaac Boba, Tea Leaf Lion, Johnny Stars, Inferno Hurricane, Willem, White Rhino 2222, Calum War Turkey, William Birch, Velvet Sugar Fox, Cat Dagger 2, Uniterra, Raven Troll, Tristan, Guilt Ice, Tom the Welder, J Jupiter DDX, Golden Rose Zero Monsters, Lane Swagmaster, Uwu, I have evolved. Goof, Dojo Kid, Tentesculus, Swift Chaos, Squaz, Ali Mocha, Stimfallion, Stratuswind, Stupid Genius, Mauricio Solis, Fairy Armor, Isthay, Schooly Sweet, Dracos, Nightmaro, Soliswar Uwu, Chris Sigma, Caitlin, Shinzaya, Shay L, Krimskoy, Hikari, Silver Shadow, Arrowo, Regan Kindred, Fox Dragon, Smooshy, Sarah, Uwu, Musuki Owo, Seb, some guy, I don't know, Rubik's Kubio, or is it Rubik's Kubixo? Izzywo, Nikozawa, Nifty, that's Bobby, Katie, Roberto Guardiola Noriga, Russell the Jimmies, Zephyr Christos, Ziola, Luna Lou the Mew, Orion Horizon, Brynmo, Nicking68, Nomi Starry, Zelphus, Nobody Named Nick, Gallivant and Galliforms, Nemorphous, Tally, Nat House, Teeny Tiny Draws, Mukichigo, Moxie Charlie, Nikos Darcy, Hita Hearts, Chewy Ghoul, Mickey On, Ingerlise, Eggs Machina, Sean M, Sleep Z, Matsuo Tanuki, Mellow Chew, Mad the Dog, Kana Yui, Maddie, just some pineapples, Wet Father, Luna Yoku, Starla Herman, Hannah Lovell, Benjamator, Cheese Sprout, Shortcake Snake, Doki Doki Precure, Cryptid Sketches, Lemon Milk, Nightmage 14, It's Katie, Kurt Coleman, Hatsuwu. There's a lot of Ulus lately. Aravis Now, Cookie Brook, Key the Queen, Evelyn Jake, Clamunch, Phoenix of Dusk, Jeremy Readinger. That's awesome, Jude. Oh, that awesome, Jude. Well, Blue Horseman 5, Jordan Ripley, Fisheye Placebo, Johnny Ariano, Makaru, June, Jinx Neon, Kanshi, Kiba Rai, The Unchosen One, Mimin, Space Geek Arts, Jason Cleary, Jen Scour, Violet Cat, Lee, Jakey Jellybean, Sin Ogre, Alien Queen, Jacob Goodwin, The Scorched Blaze, Triple Stone, Kristaru, Hikari Yu, Dirk Henry, Spirit of Avalon, Jordan Alexander Sanchez, Drew Warren, Joss Beastie, Genuine Hero, Rowan, Matcha X, Steel X, Pressy Antique, Antiqua, Embla, Salmon Pro 16, Sound Alchemy, Princess of Pastels, TV Island, Spoofdy, Isn't It Romantic, Bentley Val, Ethan Gardner, Drex, a Gremlin, Coda, Winrin, Phantom Kiddo 2, Ginger Emo, UGS, Dylan MX, Doodle Crazy Meg, Piers, Tara Meringue, Emma Joy, Weasel Bites, Anachan, Daphne Jolie, Danny Glitter, Crunchy Cabbage, Kiger, Colt A Shell, Arctic Sentry, Cody Richard, Ego, BB Doll Studios, Chia Rico, Creepy Canvas, Disassociated Doodlers, Dead Tines, Cassandra Thompson, Phantom Bagel, Caller 3 Tura, Dragoff, James Zamora, Fields of Starlight, Brian Bezdezeki, Arwin, Plasm User, Avery Michael, Artist number 580, Madison Buddy, Wilmosdorf Art Lauren, Billiam X, Nerdy Beast, Thunder Evermore, Ash Fear, Aswick, Berserker 102, Sydney Moore, Artist Gamer Mage, Renata Romero, Cayenne Pepper, Chioro, Madu, Peach, Square Heart, Drew Dog, Andrew Robinson, Andre, Kitty Freak, Archibald Anarchy, Dust Munchies, I Try to Fight, The York Cafe, Junimo, Ray, Ghostly Goat, It's Daddy AJ to You, Andrew Watson, Raiden, Dragon Girl, Abigail Wargo, Yakumo Soul Queen, Peachy Minty, Garrett Holcomb, Mudakino, Helix, Fox, Candy Babes, Ariel the Skelly Goat, Anna Dog Platonic One, Mixed Flames, Gus Daniels, Hachiyubi, Christian Pip, Fire Newt 451, DJ Cat Meow, Cryptid Cam, Rick, Clay Wilson, Charmaine Lee, Binter Winter Boy II, Boring Studios, Maddie Z, Jazz Adorable Kitten, 8-Bit Anuki, Dylan Nyler, Sinister Stephanie, Watch Jojo FFS, and Felipe Moreland. Have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you in the next Animal Crossing video or the next any video or the guide. I want to post more, please. God, I want to post. Everyone have a great day. Bye.